What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kaz at the Ball, covering another video on Infinite Magicraid. Once again, thank you for all the views and support you guys have given me. Make sure you like and subscribe and don't forget to comment below to say hello. It's that simple. You can say hello. So we're going to talk about talents today and why PvP is very important in this game. Because not only is PvP giving us rewards, obviously, but it's also for our class talents: defense, attack, support. We get books in each different branch, and the rewards really are huge. The buffs are massive. Look, 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense, 1,000 health, but the one we all really want is the speed, and this is a base speed of 30. Now remember, this covers your entire game, not just PvP. It covers us entirely, so it's very important that you are doing PvP, even if you hate it, because it's going to help you in PvE as well. As we progress through, we're getting up to percentages, rate percentages, and that's where it's really becoming even more valid. It's just massive. Obviously, attack, we get crit rate enhancement, we get effect hit enhancement, and crit damage enhancement, and that's like just insane, and it's going to make a massive difference to all of your character's damage. It really is. PvE and PvP. Support heroes, the speed is huge. The healing effect hit, health rate, and more speed rate enhancement. This one is very important, especially for the likes of Ascindo. Space. Those we need to be going first. So if you don't have these and you're getting outsped, it may not just be down to artifacts, it may also be down to you not farming PvP enough. So really do, while you still have the chances early on, if you're starting on a new server especially, make sure you're farming as much PvP as you can. We'll talk about mark talents with the red mark, blue mark, green mark, force mark. You should all be aware by now that there is Tower of Mark, and that you farm it with the keys that you get each day. Make sure that you are doing them, because you cannot buy keys. No one can buy keys. So it is very free to play friendly, maybe, depending, because we can't do the final stages that are really hard, and you get more force marks or red marks, blue marks, green marks for the harder stages. So if you can farm the higher stages, do so. If you're focusing into red mark, I'm going to say this is basically an Ascindo tree. Okay, if you have Ascindo, you're going to want to focus your speed. Your speed is key here. I will be resetting this at some point just to put in more speed, because my red mark is for my Ascindo for PvP. She needs to be as fast as possible. If someone is faster than me, that is not good. That means I'm going to lose. So focus your speed here. Blue mark, again, always focus speed as well, but go for attack. You're going to notice that you're getting to level 3. You've got effect hit percent, crit rate percent, crit damage percent, defense rate. But just focusing where you're really using your heroes. If you're using defensive heroes, then you're going to want to go down the defense trees with speed. So like attack, speed, defense and speed, health and speed. The way you're playing, the way your team is set up. Remember, you can reset this, and currently it's at 0 diamonds. I don't know if it stays at that. I don't know if you reset it, it then turns to 50 or what. I don't know if it's first time free. Green mark again. They're all the same. But really do think of what heroes you use. Like for instance, I'm in this final tree now, and I'll be choosing crit damage for my Zia and Lester, because Lester gets 100% crit rate, and I'll be excelling in this crit damage quite highly. If you're using a lot of effect hitters in other marks, then go for the effect hit percent. It's a massive boost, and it means that we can then focus substats elsewhere. So you really should be really focusing on these, really keeping up to date, because this is where you're gonna beat the other players, along with auras as well. We'll get onto auras at some point, but right now a lot of people don't have many auras, so it doesn't seem that viable right now, but I will cover that in a future day. But this is really important. You must be really upgrading your talents, because it's just huge, and it does get costly. It really does get costly. You can see it increasing here, and it goes up a lot. It does go up a lot, especially that mark talents as well. These do cost a lot to upgrade. You can see here now it's 200 each time, so it's a slow process. But that's a good thing, because it means that people can't just be max straight away, and it means if you're playing every day, you're going to be able to keep up. So get the advantage over your enemy. This is a kind of free-to-play thing. No one can buy keys. They can only buy arena match attempts. So people will excel on these, but on the mark talents, you should all be able to keep up, depending on what your team is. If you have a strong team in a certain mark, I'm going to say to focus on that mark for now until later on, where you have a stronger team and you're using your keys sufficiently. Remember that the first time you clear a stage, you get a key in return, so it doesn't cost you anything. So that's also very good. It's only when you're farming a stage you've already cleared, you're going to use a key. So there we go. That is my view on talents. I hope that helps all of you, or some of you. You may have answered a few questions you already knew. I am going on a bit, but I'm Carl Technical. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone.